Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssosk. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate.
I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you... Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the
Rift Hounds?
Yes. We are not sure where The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. Good. Then
Is the Tenryu Commission?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. Their main priority is to protect the civilian population. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to You have our deepest gratitude. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Hound appearances.
Relax, we'll be back.
Oh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Make my escape. They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Gotta dash.
Here we go.
Time for retribution!
Think you can get away?
Come on, we can do it.
Brace yourselves.
Raiden!
Shogun?
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, you sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
I'm making early preparations for last time we took a walk around Inazuma together. Since then, every time
Makes sense. You must get super.
Might I remind you that I am not here recently. I have observed a number of changes in the external world I considered this matter worthy of my attention. So I pursued them. And if the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them...
Why?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for... But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura...
A disaster?
Yes. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. But an excess of caution is not...
Guess you can't argue with.
Since we are both here for the same reason. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area...
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monster. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Ha! Ha!
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? What?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this.
What happened here?
Who are you? Run quick while you still can! The monster... We will defend Inazuma until our dying... You... Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. Every last trace.
What?
Not right now, but they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our...
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... You're back! Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terror...
Calm down.
Over.
Look around you. The grass grows green and there are no monsters.
What? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds.
Hey, calm down.
I think I understand. Yes. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand.
If I am not mistaken, the sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines.
An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards.
So the memories of the ones that died.
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just... Yes. Inazuma was facing many great... The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt... But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing. I could tell that, although neither of us...
So, Inazuma would...
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly... I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have...
Hey!
Yes. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigan... But... After my clash with you, when I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse. Moving forward inevitably invites for... Just think of that soldier. Despite all those who sacrificed themselves back then, gave their lives fighting as Inazuma's god. Warriors of the past, whose... I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on.
There are a load of Rift Hounds here, too!
Leave them to me. I'm down. Illusion shattered. There is no escape!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd...
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the... I must be prepared for anything.
Ah, makes sense. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon?
Fighting a battle in it.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. Though blind, Furuyama is
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has... I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments. After all...
What should we do?
I see. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. And now the Almighty Shogun is... Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun... People flee out of a desire to live on. But me, I have... The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dream. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years. One thing she always says is, good things don't last for... So you see, as bleak as things may be now,
perhaps...
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. Oh, goodness me. The Almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't... One moment, I'll just... Really? But it's always been right by my side. I couldn't possibly have my guess.
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you?
This place is complicated. Leave it to us.
But... well, I can't decide whether it's a final regret.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to...
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty... How might I be of
I wish to borrow a tea set from the...
Oh, sure. Please step into the...
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually...
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you might...
Right. Paimon wanted to ask...
I seldom had the time to drink tea. So, in the vast majority of cases, he may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just...
You and Makoto had...
Indeed we did. In her eyes, the most precious thing, they are similar. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, now...
Wow.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. And ambition is a yearning for something material. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to...
That's...
To put it simply, I didn't understand at the time. I suppose what it comes down to, yes, it does. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was... on the...
Do you feel you're starting to...
You have already witnessed my but now... I no longer...
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good, sir.
Let us return. We ought...
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set
Or... perhaps the ley lines did...
So we won't get... We didn't even...
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto. Back Back at the Yashiro Commission, the events of 500 years ago.
She died in that disaster.
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had but this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had... Yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point. It was there that we bid each other a final... Why did she go to Conria first? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity.
That's quite...
When I returned to Inazuma, that's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. No one questioned it. And yet, it's present. In the end, I simply had to accept with the help of the sacred Sakura's power.
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. I once told myself that but even the tea that is most... And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Sister, you mean to say that she was some...
based on what we've learned...
I'm sorry. And also, so...
Oh, well, boy.
With this last cup of tea? Thank you, Destiny.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Make my escape. Make my escape. Make my escape.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?